Episode 24. The Million-Worthy Dress. While she was on the bus, her aunt called her several times, which caused the people on the bus to keep staring at her. She felt she had no choice but to answer. Just as she picked up the phone, a familiar and sharp voice sounded from the other end. "Jade, you sure are getting bold, huh? Did you sneak out again last night? Remember to come to the Scoville Club this afternoon. Mr. Victor Carson will be waiting for you there." Before Suzanne could finish her sentence, Jade replied, "I'm not free," and immediately hung up the phone. When she was in despair the day before, she actually thought about death as a way to avoid arranging the marriage. But that was before Dario's words made her realize something. Death was not that simple. She must stay alive and live well. She was determined to do even better than her family. Also, she had to earn more money so that she would not have to worry about her grandmother's medical fees anymore. After she made it to the university, Jade was planning to go straight to the audition room. But just then, she remembered that she had gotten her dress dirty while sitting by the road last night, so she decided to go back to the dorm to get changed. However, she did not expect that Ashley, a sharp-eyed girl that she shared a dorm with, would recognize her clothes the moment she returned. Ashley even stared at Jade with a weird look on her face and spoke in a jealous tone. "Hey Jade, have you found yourself a sugar daddy? Or have you become someone's lover? You're wearing a Prada dress." As she spoke, she walked up and touched the dress out of jealousy, thinking that it must be a fake. But after a while, she realized it was real. The jealousy in her eyes even deepened. Jade took a step back and said with disgust, "What do you mean? What Prada dress?" In fact, she'd never heard about that brand. "Just what do I mean? Do you know that this dress is worth millions? What's the matter? Are you afraid that others might gossip about you being someone's lover?" Ashley rolled her eyes at Jade. "Mind your words, I'm not anyone's lover," Jade said indifferently. She knew that Ashley always spoke rashly, but this time, Ashley had gone too far. Did she need to be someone's lover to wear expensive clothes? However, she did not expect that this dress was worth so much. Hundreds of dollars meant a lot to her, not to mention millions. Therefore, she was incredibly surprised when Ashley said it cost millions. "Do the clothes you usually wear cost more than $100? How could a poor person like you be able to afford a Prada dress? If you're not someone's mistress, then you must be a thief. You must have stolen it from someone else." Ashley stared at Jade in disdain while mocking her. "Ashley, how could you say that? Maybe she just sold her body?" Taylor, another girl in the dorm, added. "Stop. Look at her. She couldn't make that much money in a night unless the man was blind." "That's true." The two girls mercilessly belittled Jade. Jade's face sunk, and her eyes blazed with fire. Even if she disliked them, she had never badmouthed them, and she would never have thought they would think of her that way. They looked down on her just because she was poor. Jade smirked and glanced at them coldly as she said with indifference, "Did you hear the two dogs barking? It's so noisy." "What dog? I don't see a dog. Are you insane?" Ashley did not understand at first. When she did, fires of fury and hatred smoldered in her small and narrowed eyes. "Jade, how dare you call me a dog?" Ashley glared at her furiously as if she was going to slice her up into pieces. Jade looked at her with an innocent expression and said, "What, did I say it was you? You admitted it yourself." Ashley was enraged. Jade felt delighted as she watched Ashley become angrier, since she had disliked Ashley for a long time now. Normally she would tolerate their cruel and humiliating words, which caused them to think she was a pushover. "Jade, you haven't attended class for a few days now, and today you're back for the audition, aren't you?" Taylor asked. As Taylor spoke, Ashley's expression became even more ferocious, as if she wanted to devour Jade. Before Jade could say anything, Ashley said to her in disdain, "Jade, let me tell you, the lead actress for the new movie belongs to me. Don't even think about it." Jade rolled her eyes and ignored Ashley. Then Jade grabbed some clothes that looked decent and walked towards the change room. After changing, she realized that the red dress in her hand was beautiful indeed. The V-neck looked fashionable, sexy, and simple. The hemline of the dress looked like a lotus sleeve right above the knees. It was neither too ostentatious nor too conservative, and the waistline suited her perfectly. Jade stared blankly at the dress. She loved it and thought it was really beautiful. But when she thought about how much Ashley said it cost, she panicked. She felt that she did not deserve it, and if it was really worth that much, she should wash it and return it to Dario. When she thought about Dario, Jade recalled what happened between them the previous night. She remembered how he had kissed her, and that his fragrance made her blush instantly. She then slapped herself on the face and told herself not to overthink things. She thought that she should hurry up and go to the audition. Suddenly, she heard the change room door closing from the outside and sensed something was wrong. Immediately, she wanted to leave and tried to rush out, but she realized the door was locked. She twisted and turned the doorknob with all her might. She was getting very anxious. The only possibility that flashed through her mind was that someone had locked the door. "Ashley, what are you trying to do?" Jade shouted as she slammed against the door. However, Ashley, who was standing on the other side of the door, did not bother to open the door for her. Instead, she put the key in her pocket and calmly left. This is for calling me a dog. Have fun staying there," Ashley said in disdain. Taylor silently watched from the side and did not say a word, because she knew Ashley wanted to stop Jade from going to the audition. Their professors had told them that Jade was perfectly suited for the role and had the highest chance of getting it. But if they stopped Jade from making it to the audition, they would have a better chance of being chosen. Although Ashley always looked down on Jade, Ashley was actually jealous of her acting skill and wanted to humiliate her in every way possible. Jade kept slamming on the door, but all she could hear was their footsteps getting further and further away. She tried to shout for help from anyone passing by, but time went by and no one came. It was an important day as one of the well-known film directors had come to their university. Even students from the other courses had gone to watch the show. Who else would still want to be in the dorm when the audition was about to start so soon? Jade's slamming on the door became quieter as time went by, and she ended up collapsing on the ground. Would she really lose such a rare opportunity?